What's up, guys? It's your boy Ship the Cookies, here to make some fight predictions for UFC 274. Well, this is a great headlining fight. You got two of the very best, Charles Oliveira, the champ, versus Justin Gaethje. These guys are on a tear. Both of them, I feel, are in their prime. Justin, just iron in his hands, iron chin, great wrestler, great cardio, pressure fighter, in your face all the time. And Charles, the champ, is on a tear. 12 fight win streak, I believe, something like that. He's on a very high win streak. He's finishing everybody. He doesn't go to decision. He gets his hands on you and he chokes you out. He catches you in the exchanges. He's fighting extremely well at the highest level right now. This fight, I feel, is going to be competitive, but it will definitely not go the distance. Someone's going to win via knockout or submission. Definitely Justin can only win this fight by knockout. I don't think he can win this fight in decision because he just doesn't go to decision. And his fight against Chandler was an absolute war, and he won that decision fairly easy, I feel. But this fight, he's fighting a guy that's an extremely talented striker and an extremely talented submission artist. So he can't afford to wrestle with this guy. He has to strike with this guy. Because if he does get into those grappling exchanges, Charles will find a way to wrap him up. He is a boa constrictor. He'll wrap you up. He'll choke you out, armbar you, triangle you. He's going to get that submission if they get close and they start to exchange with grappling. I feel that early on, Justin's very dangerous. He can get that knockout. But if the fight carries on past the second, the fight will come out of his hands and he'll lean towards Charles. The fight's going to end within 3-4 rounds. It's not going the distance. They're both finishers. That being said, there's two outcomes to this fight. Justin Gaethje by knockout, or Charles Oliveira by knockout or submission. My pick for this fight will be Charles Oliveira to retain his belt at a minus 163. You're getting good money on him. So that is my prediction. Charles Oliveira. Our second fight, Rose Namajunas against Carla Esparza. They have fought in the past. And Carla, I believe, got Rose to tap out. She did choke her out about 6-7 years ago at the Ultimate Fighter finale. Now, things have changed since then, and now Rose is the champion, and she's shown that she has ability to beat anyone. She's fought the very best over and over and over again, and she has showed amazing improvement, and she is the very best right now. Carla is an amazing wrestler. She's mentally very tough. She pushes forward, and her last 5 fights, she's taken everyone down and beaten them. So who's to say she's not going to take Rose down? If she has the ability to take Rose down and keep her down, she's going to win this fight. Rose has shown the ability to get back up. She's very wiry. She's an amazing jiu-jitsu stylist too. She has a lot of chokes. So Carla has to be careful and wary of that. Carla's only way of victory is taking Rose down, keeping her down, ground and pound, and possibly getting a choke. That is the only way Carla can win this fight. But her wrestling is so dominant that she can take the fight there. So we're just going to have to see if Rose has the ability to get back up. If Rose can keep her from taking her down, there's no way Carla can win this fight. Rose is an amazing striker. She'll outpoint her on the feet, and she will get the decision victory because Carla is tough. That being said, Rose being a minus 210, I think, is a fair line. So I'm going to say Rose by decision for this fight. Our third fight, Michael Chandler against Tony Ferguson. Wow. Absolute highlight of a fight. Two monsters. Chandler seems to be on a rise and Tony seems to be coming down, but you can't count out Tony. There's a reason he's the boogeyman. There's a reason why he was on a 12-fight win streak. The guy's been fighting the best of the best his whole career. Even though he's lost 3 of his last fights, he's fought Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, and Beneil Dariush. Literally 3 of the best in the division. And he has said that he has faced some problems in his training camps facing these fights. Now, a lot of fighters make excuses like that. Who knows? Tony's not one to make excuses, though. And literally, this guy is backed into a corner right now. He has to win this fight. 3 losses in a row, even though against top-tier opponents, it's not a good look. And especially when you have words to say about Dana White, you know, you're not in his good books right now. So you have to win this fight. And he has the ability to win this fight. If Tony can use that jab and that teep effectively, if he manages to bust Chandler up, Chandler's going to have difficulties. Chandler can get into the wrestling exchanges and take Tony down and keep him down. But he's got to realize that Tony has these amazing elbows. And if he's already busted and he does take him down, he's going to bust him up more. That being said, I feel like this fight's going to go the distance. And I feel like Chandler is definitely favored in this fight. He is a minus 400. I don't know how he got that big of an edge. Maybe because Tony's shown in his last few fights that he's a little bit slowed down. But Tony can win this fight in decision. He can bust Chandler up, make him bloody, work his jab, work his kicks, try to avoid the takedown. And if he can do that, Tony can win this fight. He's a plus 600 or 700 to win by decision. That's a great value. I feel like this fight will go the distance. I feel like I'm leaning towards Chandler. Just on his last performances, and the way this fight is going to go is 2 ways. You're either going to get Tony avoiding the takedowns, using his strikes, landing some of these clean jabs, busting up Chandler. He has to avoid the low kicks. Chandler is very powerful, and if those low kicks start landing, he's going to have difficulty. And Chandler, obviously, he's got to be careful this fight, because Tony, he knows how to hit you and he knows how to cut you, man. If you get in that guy's face, he's going to land an elbow on your head. So Chandler has to fight smart. He has to use his distance, his powerful kicks, powerful punches, and every once in a while mix up the takedowns. If he can do that, he can win this fight. If he makes it a dirty, gritty war like he did with Justin, listen, Tony can win this fight. Tony cracked Justin Gaethje and knocked him down in that first fight. Don't forget, he hurt Justin. So he can hurt Chandler, and he can finish Chandler if he hurts him. But that being said, Chandler fights a smart fight. He can win this fight. So my pick is Michael Chandler for this fight. I don't think you're getting good value on him. Minus 400 is a little bit too much, but I feel like Chandler will win this fight. On to the next. We got Shogun versus Ovince St. Preux. Shogun is a plus 200, but I feel like Shogun can't win this fight. Shogun is showing that he doesn't have the same chin, the same speed. Ovince St. Preux is a knockout artist. He's a lefty. He's coming from different angles. He's got that devastating left high kick. I feel like Shogun's going to get caught and he's going to get knocked out. If not the knockout, he's going to lose by decision. So I'm favoring the minus 250 favorite Ovince St. Preux to win this fight. The next fight, two legends, Donald Cerrone versus Joe Lauzon. Both at the tail end of their career. Both very tough, fan favorite type of fighters. Donald's showing a minus 175 favorite. I think that's a fair line for him. Donald's hard to take down and keep down. He has great jiu-jitsu. I don't think Joe can knock Donald out. I think Joe can win this fight by taking him down and keeping him down if he manages to. But if he can't do that, he can't win this fight. Donald has great jiu-jitsu, has great ability to get back up. So he will get back up and he will land those kicks and strikes that will cause some damage to Joe Lauzon. I feel that this fight will go the distance, and my pick is Donald Cerrone to win this fight by decision. All right, guys. Now I will give you my pick of the night. My pick of the night is Francisco Trinaldo. And I just had my friend come in. Francisco Trinaldo by way of knockout. Danny Roberts is showing to be a very technical striker, but Francisco Trinaldo is a guy, he likes to get in your face. He likes to press you. And if Danny Roberts can't keep this fight at a distance, he's going to get caught and he will get knocked out. So my pick of the card will be Francisco Trinaldo by victory. And he is a minus 125. And he was a minus 110 yesterday, but today he's even a bigger favorite. So that's my pick of the card, guys. Francisco Trinaldo by victory. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, subscribe, and I'll give you more predictions in the future. Let's see how these predictions come out. Well, have a great day, and let's ship the cookies.